red cinema camera, which, I mean, those things are like minimum $10,000. Nokia faked the entire ad, and that's especially bad because this ad doesn't just vaguely imply that it was shot on the phone, it basically tells you that it was. Wait, how did you break? You can't do that in the age of the Reddit investigator, meaning that Nokia was forced to make a public apology. You can't do that. Basically tells you that it was. This ad doesn't just vaguely imply. Nokia red cinema camera really filmed on the 920. It was filmed on this, speculated to be a red cinema camera, which, I mean, those things are like minimum $10,000. Nokia faked the entire ad, and that's especially bad because this ad doesn't just vaguely imply that it was shot on the phone, it basically tells you that it was. Wait, how did you break? You can't do that in the age of the Reddit investigator, meaning that Nokia was forced to make a public apology
Match
and
found.
pretty much soil the reputation of their one remaining successful product line. It's all downhill from there. 3 out of 10. You can't beat the internet, and that's something that Netflix also had to learn in 2011. You might know that Netflix actually started off as an online DVD rent-by-mail service. So people would use the website to pick what they wanted to watch, and then the company would ship those out as discs alongside a prepaid return envelope. But then as soon as internet connections started improving, and people were also looking for alternatives to cable TV, Netflix also introduced the option for subscribers to just stream a smaller selection of the movies and TV shows in their library straight from their site, like we do now. And as Netflix's streaming business grew, and they found that, surprise, surprise, it was cheaper to run than manually going to the post office and mailing people discs, they needed to find a way to encourage people to choose that option. That's where they went wrong. In 2011, Netflix decided that they were going to split their streaming and DVD rental services, which were previously all included for one price, into not just 2 different tiers, but 2 separate companies entirely, renaming their DVD service to Quickster. It would involve users having to have 2 separate accounts, 2 separate websites to navigate, and also 2 separate fees to pay. The internet quickly came to the conclusion that keeping both subscriptions going after this split would result in a price hike of not 5% or 10%, but 60%, leading 800,000 users to not subscribe to both, but instead just cancel their existing subscriptions, causing Netflix's entire stock price to plunge to half of its value. Talk about net flops. It's a 4 out of 10 fail. And of course, Netflix had to back out of the plan with their tail between their legs after only a month. And this actually all remained one service until they completely stopped renting out DVDs last year. Yeah, they've still been doing it this whole time. But it can always get worse, as we're about to see with some increasingly immoral gaming fails. Do you remember when every video game studio was rushing to implement NFTs in their games? Companies realized that if they made their in-game items NFTs, then you could verify via the blockchain that they are well and truly one of a kind, which artificially increases their perceived value. And if you increase the value of your in-game items, well, that should drive more people to play your game for longer to earn them and create a marketplace where players could buy and sell them, with of course the developers taking a cut from each transaction. Oh my goodness. Wait, that's the actual smoke alarm. Can you just, oh god. EA is probably the most notorious company for bigging up NFTs. Not hugely surprising given they were voted worst company in America in 2013, but in recent years it has started to feel like Ubisoft is gunning for the title, because in 2021 they revealed their plans for playable NFTs in games through a service called Ubisoft Quartz, starting with Ghost Recon. However, because
अरे चैम्बर क्या
Gun here. I'm too far. Here.
beat down now.
One enemy remaining.
अबे ओमान
I will see you.
क्या?
Wind, show me where to go.
अब देखो, अब तब से हम बोल रहे थे कि ये बीटा बीटा कब तक नहीं बोला, अब देखो अब बोल रहे हैं। अरे यार वर्ड करेगा।
Enemy spotted mid.
That's a good spot.
Boy, pissed.
Trap destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready. I'm too far. I'm too far. Oh, I am not cleaning this up.
Last round in the half.
They are so dead.
Break. Nowhere in sight. Keep up. Get out of my way.
Here.
Multiple enemies dead.
That works.
Enemy spotted A. Here comes the party.
Remaining.
तो
Teleport's ready. Out of charge. I'm sorry, but I could not help it. Out of charges.
Switching sides. Match point.
One last fight, everyone. We can do it. Reloading. Reloading.
One less. A gift.
Spike planted.
Teleport's ready.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
That's three. My ult is ready. They are so dead.
विंडो का विंडो विंडो ऑफ
That's not ready. This is less than ideal.
नाइस
Clutch.
That's not ready.
Defenders win.
This is fun. We should do it again. This is fun. We should do it again.
ऑफ
That's not ready. This is less than ideal.
नाइस
Clutch.
That's not ready.
Defenders win.
This is fun. We should. three. My ult is ready. They are so dead.
विंडो का विंडो
Bot destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
My ult. Oh, I am not cleaning this up. They are so dead.
Multiple enemies dead. Multiple enemies dead.
That works. So this is
नाइस
Clutch.
Reloading.
one less. A gift.
Reloading.
One less. A gift.
Spike planted.
Teleport's ready.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
That's three. My ult is
One enemy remaining.
That's
Enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
That's three. My ult is ready. They are so dead.
विंडो का विंडो विंडो ऑफ
That's not ready. This is less than ideal.
नाइस
Clutch.
That's not ready.
ऑफ
That's not ready.
ऑफ
That's not ready. This
ऑफ
That's not ready. This is less than ideal.
Nice, bro.
Clutch.
That's not ready.
Defenders win.
Actually designing thousands of one-of-a-kind exclusive items would take Ubisoft a long time, they had a better idea. To give everyone the same item, with the unique twist being that each one had its own serial number, just like every other product you've ever bought in a shop. But what made it so much worse is that the entire game was designed around those NFTs, each requiring anywhere from 100 to 600 hours to earn, almost forcing players who wanted them, but still wanted to actually have a life, to take out their real wallets and pay. Thankfully, karma bites back. The trailer for Ubisoft Quartz was delisted on YouTube almost immediately after it shot up to 95% dislikes, and when the project eventually launched, it was such a colossal failure that
Match
it will never
found.
not be funny. The company likely lost millions in reputational damage from the move. How much did they make from the entirety of their NFT efforts? About $400. So they could buy about 7 copies of their own game. That's a 5 out of 10. But worse still is what happened to a game that I was personally really excited for. One of my favorite video games of all time, actually, is Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2. This game is basically sacred for Star Wars fans. And so imagine our reaction when EA comes in and they say they're rebooting this exact game for the modern era in 2017, but with next-gen realism. I remember wanting to dial every single person in my contacts list just to tell them how big of a deal this was. We were all so caught up in excitement that the world almost completely forgot that it was EA designing this game, and thus the microtransaction-riddled mess that it would end up becoming. When the beta of the game dropped, if you wanted to make basically any progress at all, you would have to open up dozens upon dozens of completely randomized loot boxes until you got what you needed. And if you wanted to do that without spending a month literally glued to your television screen, you were gonna have to take out your wallet and spend real money. Now, it's one thing to have paid items in a game. It's a very different thing for those paid items to be randomized, and most importantly, to be crucial to actually winning. These boxes, they didn't just contain skins and cosmetics, genuinely game-changing character upgrades that were likely to be the difference between winning and losing. Players were not happy, and they made their voices heard. One player complained to EA that it was basically impossible to unlock Darth Vader, the most shameless character to put behind a paywall, without paying real money. And yep, EA made it worse by responding to this by saying that the reason the characters were so expensive is because they wanted players to have a sense of accomplishment from getting them. And this super condescending, absolutely bold-faced lie completely blew up. It became such a big fiasco that even non-video game news sites were reporting on it. EA were actually taken to court by the Belgian Gaming Commission, accused of promoting gambling among underage players. And they've basically been arguing their case in court ever since. The game has improved, but no one has forgiven the company, to the point where new releases from the company are still being investigated as recently as 2023. Now, say what you want about Ubisoft and EA, at least they made the games that landed them on this list. The same can't be said for Raw. Raw was a massively multiplayer online life simulator that was promising enormous things. The initial trailer showed off entire towns with a full economy where every player has a job, can purchase property and vehicles, and take out contracts with other players. You can even become the mayor and govern your server. It basically looked like GTA Online, but with 100 times the number of complex systems and mechanics. The trailers were flashy and well animated, but it was all cinematics, not real gameplay. That said, it did not stop a lot of people from backing the project on Kickstarter, leading the game to easily surpass the nearly $80,000 that the company was asking for in funding. A lot of money? Absolutely. Enough to develop a game this sprawling? Not even close. What these guys were trying to do here would have cost tens of millions of dollars and needed 100 developers at a minimum. How many did they have? 2. They had 2 people. All signs were pointing towards scam, and they so nearly got away with it. But it was greed.
Raider,
It was
how old are you?
trying to convince people that they were actually working on something, hoping they could squeeze out just a little bit more in Kickstarter funding. They made a fatal mistake. They released a gameplay trailer of the game that didn't exist. And as soon as the internet saw it, people immediately realized that the whole thing, from the furniture to the players running animation, were all stock assets, clearly just pulled together from the Unity asset store that people would use as a base to actually build a game upon.
चलो भाई
Kickstarter suspended their funding immediately and also slapped them with a fine of the total value of everything they've
आओ
raised.
इधर कोई तो कोई जन ट्वीट आने दो
I'm taking one.
Wall down. अरे वो खड़ी है पीछे से आ रहा है।
One enemy remaining.
Found you.
भागो भागो अरे पीछे पीछे
They're still fighting after seeing what we can do. Not wise.
चलो भाई
Someone in here. Reloading.
Reload him.
Reload.
Reload him.
cover plan cover
One here. Cutting the vision.
one head
Enemy A.
Ben
Like your toy cipher. Don't spy on me.
why
Wingman's gonna plant spike. Spike landed. Thanks, Wings.
wall down
Here.
back step same to back step
Player standing. Flawless.
All right, homies, chill. We'll go again. Damn, you love being here. Like, way too much. Reloading!
There. One enemy remaining. Gun here.
No one will remember them.
What, bro?
Embarrass them.
They're dead.
Bro, who has planned, bro?
Last player standing.
Who would smother first?
भाई स्पाइक तो दे.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
I know exactly where you are.
Last player standing.
They're usually distracted once I reveal them. Make sure you take advantage.
Where is Reina, bro?
Wes, keep your guard up.
Hey, trap. Hivering B.
Inside.
There.
Fall back. There. Spike down, B.
Plant the spike.
Last player standing.
Hey. और आवाज दे दो भाई.
Enemy remaining.
My ultimate is ready.
साइड था साइड reload
30 seconds left.
wow
I have the spike.
don't have time bro oh nice bro.
Yourself.
Viper, you're channeling that fury into real power. Keep it up.
Raina bro skin do you have skin Raina skin bro
Need a drop. Thank you.
There's something to find us. Good. Bring them to me.
You're mine, Sova.
Impressive.
ये को कम bro come on bro come late चलो चलो इधर जाने का अरे बैंड
Spike down mid. Last player standing.
ult finish ult x no x okay
Let's go!
30 seconds left.
go bro we don't have time
10 seconds left.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
रहना किधर है रहना वैंडल रहना
Need a drop. Need a drop.
चलो चलो रख करो एक जगह
No prisoners.
Nowhere to
I'm taking point. I'm taking point.
I know exactly where you are.
Someone's end.
Last player standing.
अरे बैंको
I'll choke their sight.
Someone's end.
Embarrassing.
Still in sight.
Spike down B.
Nice.
One enemy remaining. Last round before the switch.
Spend like there is no tomorrow.
Raina bro, you have money bro, buy me something and give me.
I have
Bro.
lives to spare.
Bro, last round bro.
Leave alone.
Bro.
Can someone buy me, please?
Okay.
There. There.
Here.
You're done. Still in sight.
Switching sides.
They don't have a single life worth saving. There.
वाइपर कवर दे दे भाई.
There. There.
Three enemies.
ए,
There.
चलो चलो चलो.
There. There. There.
Bunch of guys mid.
There.
Reloading.
Rotating.
अरे यार.
Spike down mid.
There.
पीछे पीछे.
There.
तो
Spike spotted mid.
Someone is mid.
One enemy remaining.
There.
Someone's in defender's spawn.
There.
Why destroyed?
Forgive me, my brother.
I'll outshine all their radiance.
Spike down A.
Reloading.
Spike's here. Cutting them. There.
30.
3 souls. My ult ready.
One enemy remaining.
Get inside. You were big.
They're nothing but flies.
There. Need help. Need help. There.
$100.
Enemy spotted mid. There.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Remember, stay out of the fire. Super high level tactic. Remember that, yeah?
Let's see how it goes.
Going C. Fall back. Cutting the rhythm. There.
Careful now.
There.
Watch your eyes.
Spike
Picture.
down mid. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Going up.
अरे भाई भाई
Ooh, that's going on a highlight reel for sure. Their MVP is mine. Let's do this.
Needs help.
Enemy mid.
Cutting the rhythm.
The thrash is ready.
Fall down.
Spike down B.
Reloading. Nah, this is light work. We're chilling. Let's
There.
keep on vibing.
There. Rotating. Let's rotate.
Nowhere to run!
अरे भाई
Poison's off.
क्या ट्यूब
I know exactly where you are.
Player standing. Spike planted.
The symphony of death. Don't worry.
Okay.
You get used to it.
sorry
Okay, let's get set up.
camping bro not going come on me
Spike down B.
Here. Tripwire.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Look them in the eyes when you kill them.
Now, where to set up shop? It's all you, little homie! Someone's mid! Dizzy down! Someone is mid. Someone is mid. Here.
पीछे पीछे पीछे
Last player standing.
still work to do.
Right there. Right there.
Hold.
Not required destroyed.
Spike down A. Spike planted. Last player standing.
Remember, nobody's a hero when they're crying for air.
Bro.
I know
Last
exactly.
player standing. Spike planted. Match point.
Their lives are so meaningless. Might as well give them to me.
Spike down B. Last player standing. Spike planted.
Nowhere to run!
Poison orb emitting.
Clutch.
I almost broke a sweat.
They will
Wait.
study, and then they will die.
रहना भाई, बाई तो दे दे, है क्या? मिड है क्या? He's going blind. Family hall. भाई साइड जा. वाइपर. अरे साइड.
Spike planted.
Bro.
Somebody's there. Got him. Come on, let's go.
Last player standing. Attackers win.
Too far.